allow him to operate at the top. 101.
Brunson gets it, fires up a three. Shot no good. The tip, it's gone. It's gone. It's gone. With 1.2 remaining. Knicks take the lead. OG Anunoby, and it's 107-106. Bedlam here at the Garden. They can't believe it.
We just witnessed the indescribable here at Madison Square Garden in Game 4 of the NBA Finals. Biggest comeback in Finals history as the New York Knicks, down 29 at one point, come back and win by 1 over the San Antonio Spurs and take a 3-1 lead in the most unlikely of scenarios here at the Garden. It's inside the NBA. It's presented by Lilly, and it comes to you live from this place that has absolutely come unhinged. Everybody in this building in a state of shock. 107, 106. The Knicks a win away from their first title in 53 years, and not a soul wanting to leave this building.
Boom! Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Before we get into this video, I just want to say that was the greatest comeback in NBA playoff history. That might be the greatest comeback in all of basketball. And, we'll talk more about it. We'll talk more about the nitty-gritties of all the game and this series with myself and James Gonzalez coming up on Friday. But, wow. I mean, everybody always still talks about the Ray Allen shot. And that happened, back in 2013, I think it was. Over 13 years ago. And it's still being talked about. Well, now, push that aside because there's a new shot that we're going to be talking about for the rest of the time. And that is the OG Anunoby tip-in. I mean, might as well rename New York instead of NY as their enunciations. Make it OG. That's what it is. I mean, wow. I mean, what a game. Well, let me just say this. That right there, that video that you just saw, ladies and gentlemen, that video that you just saw encapsulates why big markets will always matter over small markets. And I'm not here to say that small markets don't matter, yada, yada, yada. Small markets do matter, and it's good and fun. But look at that scene right there. Look at that scene. Look at that scene, ladies and gentlemen. The Garden erupting in euphoria. Like the fans not wanting to leave, don't stop believing, going around and around and around and around and around. That's what it's all about. I mean, the Garden in bedlam, the Garden in delirium. You will never get that in any other small market city. Now, there's a reason why. They always talk about the Lakers. They always talk about the Knicks. They always talk about the Dallas Cowboys. They talk about the Yankees. Because in New York, in LA, in Boston, those are the only scenes you will get there. You will never get that in Oklahoma City. No disrespect. You never got that last year in terms of the place being in delirium and, the fans like that right there at Madison Square Garden. That's it. Yeah, sure. You had something fans were loud and going crazy, but you never had what happened tonight at the end of the game, Madison Square Garden, where you got the fans going nuts, fans not leaving. You got Don't Stop Believing playing everywhere, and the fans all joining in unison, singing. I mean, it was like they won the championship right there. You never will get that in Indiana or Kansas City. You will get that only in New York, in LA, and in Chicago, potentially, when Michael Jordan was there. And you would get that in Dallas. And that's it. And Boston. And that's it. That's why big markets will always, always, always overlook small markets. Because you think about the finals. Let me ask you this simple question. Are you more excited about this finals, Knicks and Spurs, or were you more excited about OKC and Pacers? I never heard the amount of buzz that I've heard about Knicks and Spurs. And that series, Pacers and Thunder, went 7. It was a good series. It was a great series. We won 7 games. But it wasn't as epic and hyped up and buzzing as this series has been. And this series is only in game 4. So this right there is why big markets will always reign supreme over small markets. You will never get the scene that you saw tonight in any small market. You will get that in LA. You will get that obviously in New York. You will get that in Boston. You will get that in Phoenix. You will get that in the Bay with the 49ers. I mean, we had that. You will never get that anywhere else. The amount of buzz, the celebs, the amount of attention, the hype, the delirium, you will never, ever get that anywhere else than in those big markets. And that's just facts. That's just how it is. That's just facts. And sure, this might be clipped one day, and guess what? It might be clipped and going to different places, whatever. I'm just speaking the facts, all right? I'm just speaking the facts. And that's just facts that you will never, ever get, even come close to getting what you got tonight at anywhere else that is a small market. I'm sorry, but that's just facts. So, what a win by the New York Knicks. What a win. Just incredible game of basketball. I mean, we'll talk, like I said, we'll talk more about it with me and my good man, James Gonzalez. We'll talk more about that on Friday. We'll talk about the game. We'll talk about the tip. We'll talk about the shot. I mean, we will talk about it all. We will have it all for you guys on Friday when we go back live for Sports Weekly. This is just an episode I just wanted to do quickly to talk about it. I mean, I want you guys to see this scene right here again. Like, I want y'all to see this. This is a bonus scene that we had from tonight, Madison Square Garden. Look at the frenzy. Look at the delirium. And look at Bedlam in MSG. Not believe it. You got the celebrities, you got everybody on the court. It was like a court storming, like I experienced that at ASU. I mean, that's what it was. I mean, it was special. We will be talking about this game and the scenes after this game for decades and generations to come. Your kids' kids will all know about what happened tonight on June 10th, 2026 at Madison Square Garden. And guess what? You can only get that as at a big marketplace. That's all you can get. So, also, I just want to say this. I'm going to pull it up again because, wow, what a night. What a scene at MSG. The great Ernie Johnson said right there. Yeah, look at that. Look at how many people. Give it to LMA. Look at that. Beautiful. Let me just say, you see all this delirium, this frenzy, this epicness. You know, this is going to be the Bay Area next year. This is going to be the Bay Area, not a basketball. It's going to be the Bay Area in one of hockey's most storied arenas in the SAP Center. It's going to be this scene right here you saw at MSG with the crowd, the people on the court, everybody storming the court, you know, the fans don't wanting to leave. You know, the Knicks just came back from one of the biggest deficits in all of NBA playoff history, just mounted one of the greatest comebacks in not just basketball, but in all of professional sports. The scene y'all have been seeing, that inside the NBA intro, that epic intro. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have that in hockey next year with the San Jose Sharks. San Jose Sharks are going. It's going to be like this, but in the Stanley Cup Finals, when the Sharks come back from a 7-0 deficit against the Florida Panthers and defeat them to take a 3-1 lead at SAP. That's going to be us. That's going to be, I'm picturing myself in the stands, singing "Don't Stop Believing" after, Macklin Celebrini, leads a great comeback, cements himself as one of the greatest players to ever play. Colin Graff finishes it with a game-winning goal, and we're all at SAP singing "Don't Stop Believing." Bum, 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 bum. I mean, let's play it again, y'all. Let's play it again. I mean, I can't even get enough of this scene. I mean, that's how incredible this was. But yeah, let's play it again, y'all. Let's play that again. I mean, this is going to be SAP Center next year, ladies and gentlemen, with Dom Emmerich on the broadcast for hockey.
Brunson gets it, fires up a three. Shot no good. The chip, it's gone. It's gone. It's gone. With 1.2 remaining. Knicks take the lead. OG added no. And it's 107-106.
We just witnessed the indescribable here at Madison Square Garden in Game 4 of the NBA Finals. Biggest comeback in Finals history as the New York Knicks, down 29 at one point, come back and win by 1 over the San Antonio Spurs. Scenarios here at the Garden. It's inside the NBA. It's presented by Lilly, and it comes to you live from this place that has absolutely come unhinged. Everybody in this building in a state.
Yep, that's going to be San Jose next year. That's going to be San Jose. Just mark that down. But that is exactly why, like I said, you will never get that in any small markets. It will only be LA, Boston, Chicago, Dallas, and New York. Plain and simple. Good night, everybody. We'll see you guys on Friday for another edition of Sports Weekly.